So here he is, at long last, the Blitzway Dark Voltron or Black Voltron, and I gotta say he's pretty cool. A lot nicer than I thought it was gonna be. There were some reservations I had about getting him, like most, not just because of the price, but the paint did just do it from the images. But I'm a very big fan of a lot of the black Voltrons, and this one is definitely not a disappointment to me. So nothing surprising though. He's very similar to the original Blitzway Voltron. In fact, let's go ahead and pull him up. And just so you know, I'm just putting this out here because no one else, I don't think, has done a review. I haven't found one on YouTube or anything. And I'm not doing a review. I'm just a fan like most of us, big kid with a lot more budget than we had when we were kids, and really enjoying the whole Voltron scene. I'm glad there's so many versions of them on the market. But you can see next side by side, molding is pretty the same. Like most people say, just a repaint, and it may just be a repaint, but you can see differences that to me are noticeable. I'm not sure that it's going to show up on here, but the glossiness of the paint on around his chest here versus the matte look here, it's a satin matte, metallic satin, I guess. Looks really good to me, and it kind of pops. Same thing with the points here on the arm. So the colors you can see at different places. It all works really good. Of course, I love the two tones of the blue and yellow lines here. The eyes, again, kind of dead eyes, which is what you want really for a dark Voltron. I think that's a really nice touch. Again, contrasting to how the eyes on the original Voltron or the more traditional Voltron have actually lifelike. They have more energy to them, if you will. So they did a really good job on that to me. I took some pictures. I don't know if I can figure a way to put them in this so that you can see them together, but I think they look good. One thing that I really love, I love chrome, but the only thing I love more than chrome is black chrome. It just pops to me, and it looks better. Granted, I need to polish up the Blitzway Voltron there, or the original Blitzway, but that dark chrome to me it's beautiful, man. It's reflective and everything else, so it just needs to be polished. One thing I did see, I'll have to look closer, but I've seen some areas that look like there could be pitting already on the plastic chrome, on particularly on the arms. I'm not sure. It could just be my eyes playing tricks on me because of the lighting. But I'll have to look at that a little bit more. The other thing, if you notice here, that I've seen is when I pull this out of the box, the feet on this red arm, this one came off and is already broken. So I'm going to reach out to my retailer, ask them if they can fix that. Sorry, I was out of focus there, but you can see what I'm talking about. Here's the one that's together. Here's the one that's broken. And let me grab that. You can actually see the parts there of the paws or the feet. So we got that going. But I mean, they did a really good job. I understand it's just a repaint, but they didn't skip anything. And I guess they wouldn't at the price point, but they nailed it. It's just really nice pieces. Like they could have done things here and we could have got away with it. Like they could have left this the same color as they did on the original, but that extra bit of chrome, again, I know it's part of the black line, but it just works better. It looks really good to me. I'm really pleased. When you see them in line form, it just looks a little bit more menacing. It looks like Hagar herself had put her handiwork on this, and it just looks like she's ready to roll with it. That said, I think I'm not sure if this is my favorite Dark Voltron. I don't particularly myself. I don't love the Robo Duo version or Duo, whatever you want to. I'm not sure the right pronunciation. My favorite is still definitely the Icarus. I mean, you can see them just because it's just all black and gold, or it's graphite black gold. Proportions aren't perfect, but it looks good to me. Still, I'll always love this guy. But you can see them next to each other, and then of course we have the Fantasy Jewel one, which is nice. quality wise, definitely has some QC issues. It's not substantial, but you know, I've had this for a few years now and it's held up. So they all have something different. To me, the Icarus Toys face is probably the best. Again, I don't know if I can get that in focus, but it just looks like it. And I'm not a fan of evil per se, but for Dark Voltron, that's what you want. This guy has a good face, though. I mean, he's not nothing wrong with that at all. You know, not having the blue up there and having that gray really works for him. This one, you know, leaves something to be desired in the face. So yeah, I mean, they all have something going for them. But Blitzway did a really good job, and if you got yours, I hope you enjoy it. Do I think it's worth the price tag? Yeah, I do. It's solid. It's a really nice piece. So enjoy, guys.